My loves, today we are back in Baldur's Gate, and I want to make Caitlyn from Arcane. I've been really excited about this one. So, her race, human is the pretty obvious choice here. Class I thought about, I have considered Paladin actually, but the one that I think works really well is Ranger. Having True Strike, and if we're going off her like sniper skills here, like come on. And the passives actually make so much sense for her as well, which makes me so happy because I think Ranger Knight makes so much sense for her. You have sworn to serve a crown or a nation and seek to bring its foes to ruin. Like, yes. This is like the one where I'm like actually confident for a change in like the choices I'm picking. And then I would give her Urban Tracker, an expert at navigating the world within the city. Kind of going up on that city and protecting it and all her background with it. And then her background, I will make her noble because, her family are well known, well respected. I think it's a good shout for her. And that was the quickest setup I've ever done in my entire history of these videos. So now we get to do the fun part and try and create her as accurate as possible. I will probably use a modded face for this one, actually, just to try and get as close as possible to her. The thickness of the eyebrows kind of work here, and also like the cheekbones work pretty well. This could possibly work. Not really that one. She's got like quite a sharpness to her face, so it's like trying to pick that up. I do think just like the standard face, like this one, actually works pretty well for her because she does have quite a stern look. Her cheekbones are very defined, her jaw is very defined. I think the lips are probably a little bit bigger than her actual ones, but the eyes, the facial structure is probably the closest we can get. And then skin color, I have like tried to like analyze the skin color to try and get it like as accurate as possible, but I've really struggled from like seeing the different shots of her from the show. I would say I think that works pretty well for her, really. I think that's a good shout. I think this is a little too light, so I think this warm tone works well. Which one was I on? Was I in this one or this one? I think it was this one. I'm pretty sure it was this one. And then freckles, I'm pretty sure she does not have. Scarring, she does not have. And then eye color, she has like a teal eye color. I don't know if there's actually any colors like called. Oh, there we go, teal. We're on a roll with this one. I've never done it this fast before. What is going on? She doesn't have tattoos. She does not have piercings. Eye makeup, she wears like, you probably want to do like a light eyeliner for her. She doesn't really have like major makeup on, but you can definitely see there's like an outline on her eyes. I think this to just kind of enhance them. It looks like very basic eyeliner if she wears any. And I'd put the intensity up on that. And then lip tint, we can try and get her colour. It's kind of like a nude peachy colour. So I feel like it might be a little bit hard to create. But if we turn this up, this is called pumpkin. It feels a little too light. I wish we could kind of mix colours, because if we could like put like a darker colour into it, it would work pretty well. I feel like this is probably the best bet, but it needs to be darker rather than lighter, which is a little bit annoying. We can try this one, turn the tint up there. See, it's like a little too orange for me. There needs to be a kind of like brown tinted in. So I definitely think if you have access to mods, look into them for this. I do think that'll pumpkin works. I'm probably going to go for pumpkin because it just looks a little bit cleaner and better. Hair probably depends on what kind of act you're going for, where you're looking, whether you want to go for like classic ponytail, the hair down. So we'll just have a little go through because that could work very, very well for her. I do prefer like having ponytails and hair up in this game just because it just looks better, honestly, than the hair down unless you're modding. I'm sorry if you can hear noise in the background. My cat is just going crazy with her toys right now. I think this could also work really well. This one or the first one we looked at. The first one for like the kind of messy shots, this for like when she's, freshly made up and stuff. So it's probably personal preference, really. We'll have another look at the other hair and then be like, we can choose from that. I do think the other one, I think her fringe, I think it just works. So now we've got to do her hair colour, which is that lovely blue colour. I mean, that kind of works, but whatever highlights in it is not working with it. I think we need another blue here, or like maybe a black even, just to kind of tone it in. I did have a mod for black highlights, and I can't see it. Oh, there we go. Okay, if we put black in, put the intensity up a little bit, I think that works pretty well. I think that's pretty accurate to her hair colour. So here we have Caitlyn. Obviously, you can get her more accurate with mods and things. As usual, these are accessible to everybody, whether you're on console or PC. So they're never going to be accurate. They're just fun little builds because someone got really mad at me the other day for some reason. They were like fuming about how I created a character. And they didn't like how it looked, and for some reason they were like, you need to die. So it's never that deep. It did give me a good laugh because you're mad about Baldur's Gate video, but here she is. Please don't shout at me. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.